Yes, is it going that well? Having a good week. We're gonna finish this league tonight. Got very close last night, but I had to go to bed. Such is life, such is work, etc. Tonight we'll do it. We're on game 18. There's 22. And start the timer as well. Or did I already do that? No, I did not. We shall keep going. My laptop's feeling pretty darn hot, and I'm wondering why. Cooling fans on. Okay. So we are, where are we? We've won 14 and we've lost 3. And the next competition, they've already lost 6. So I think we've pretty much got this in the bag. Like, we can afford to lose 2 more games, I think. So we'll keep going. S-Pulse, S-Pulse. Where am I? There we go. Now, I'm expecting this to probably take less than an hour to finish, but I haven't actually thought about what I'm doing after this. I'm almost Tony La Russa ready, but I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. I'm pretty ready enough to know how to play, though. There's still quite a few pages left. But there is also that Dave Robinson Supreme Corp. I'm also thinking of Art Real Monsters soon. I was wondering whether to rewatch the TV show with that one, because I can't even remember it. But I checked YouTube and there's no episodes, so maybe I can't be honest. I mean, I wasn't going to watch the whole thing, but I would like to have watched an episode, sort of jog my memory of what it was even about. I used to watch it though as a kid, but it's not one that I've ever bothered to revisit. Looking it up again though, it's like, oh, it's kind of just Monsters Inc., isn't it, really? I don't know, they sort of got away with that. Oh, come on! That could have gone in. Oh. Oops. As usual, it's been absolutely boiling here today. Reaching like 34, 35 degrees. But still humid because it rained yesterday. Google was saying like it feels like 40 and I'm like, yeah, it does. I'm home, I had a kind of very cool bath and that's made me feel a little bit chilly, which is nice. Got the aircon going. Still walk home from work though at the moment, even though it's really hot, but I'm kind of hoping that'll be even better exercise. Like, I just hate having to sweat so much. Like, you get home and it's like my undershirt is just drenched. Don't like it. I do like the walk though, get stuff done. Like, I'm always on my phone though, probably shouldn't be. but just doing stuff. Listen to videos, making flashcards, looking at flashcards, reading things. Trying to get back into studying a bit more, like, well, just vocabulary. I'm still reading a lot, but I haven't been doing vocabulary in forever. So I was making some flashcards from some vocabulary from ancient Rome, which is just, yeah, embarrassing to say, but it is useful. Oh, why? Why you got to do this? Just go away nicely, J.League. Ooh. I don't really want to have to go to extra time again. I'd rather kind of just, I don't know, lose. Oh, get off. Oh. Bloody ref, I thought it was another person. One thing I did look at Tony De Russa though, which I think I'm absolutely not doing, and hopefully it doesn't matter, but there's two types of leagues that you can do. You can do a shortened league, which is like 56 games, which is just like, whoa. Or you can do a full season or something, which is like 156 games. I'm just like, are you insane? Hoping it makes no difference. Why are the seasons so long, and who wants to play a simulated long version of that? And I think it says, because I don't know whether it means you can play as other teams, but it says you can do like there's a total of 2,000 games or something that you can play. It's like, good lord, I mean, you get your money's worth, I guess. Just checking the CPU on this computer. Exit some things. It's because I didn't have the fan pointing at it earlier, and I left it like playing other people's streams I was lurking in. And it has been hotter, probably the hottest day we've had so far. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. Oh. Don't even. It's time now, though. Penalties. Oh, I was having a sip of coffee, for God's sake. I thought, usually I go first, it's Theo. Oh, couldn't you have done that when I was having my coffee? Oh, and that's me out. It isn't it. I think we can take that loss though. Yeah. Oh God, they've lost even more. I think. Oh, we're fine. Keep going. I should have saved that. Oh well. Almost there now. Anyway. 19. 20, 21, 4 more games. Whoa! Whoa, what's going on? Who has the ball? Why? Oh. They really love doing fake, like kicking it out on purpose. They did it on the previous game and all. Fuck off, honestly. No! Oh, you could have had it. It's like, literally, how many of those like cheap viewer bot things are there? Because they're all like old accounts and stuff like that. Have they not run out yet? It's like one every, at least like one a stream now. These days. And presumably like one a stream of how many people on Twitch like streaming do they go, like, you know, and then they get banned and then they get reported and then they get deleted. That must be like thousands a day. Well, yeah, maybe. You. The defense is getting really hard. Good job it doesn't. I don't need the wins as much now. Don't really get the angles on those. Another extra time game. The AI is absolutely ramped up for these last few matches for some reason. Like they're dribbling in their like defense so much harder than usual. Oh my god. It's just pissing me off, can't be able They're just constantly on you. Oh, I didn't change the formation. Can't even remember. Oh, I don't remember what they are from. Oh, I can't do it here. Oh, why can't I change the formation? Are you not allowed an extra time? Oh, now I can. I want all the defense at the top. I don't remember which one it is. Maybe it's that. Nobody follows up. You bastard. Oh. My own player spooked me. Why is he running at me? Off to penalties we go again. Oh wow, I love that. Is there something in the water? can't anybody shoot? I mean, I don't mind. I win, but what the hell? A lot of bad RNG there. Alright, let's save 20, 21, 22. 3 more games left. Then freedom. For some reason I thought I was him for a moment. Oh boy. Oh no! Totally misjudged where the goal was. Hey Abby Jams, how are you? Okay. I'm alright, just hot. Achy. I need it. My sofa's not working out very well, it's getting me down. It's uncomfortable, but it's all I've got now. Started sagging, so then I'm too far from my table thing. I'm not really sure what to do, other than maybe push it and sit on the other side for a while, but it doesn't line up very well. But it was I only bought it about 1.5 years ago, and it was a lot of money. Well, a lot of money for me. It's supposed to be an investment, you know. Instead of buying, I bought a couple of cheap fix-uppers that just didn't work out. So I thought maybe if I just spend the money and invest. So it was on me though. I shouldn't have got a recliner. Don't even recline on it. I ain't got space to recline on it. It was just a stupid decision. I thought I might. Like when I had company over or whatever. But I don't. Because the coffee table's too big. I love the coffee table. No regrets about that. It's really sturdy, it's fantastic. I just need a nice seat for it, because it pops up like a desk. It's really good. So I can do me... I actually never use it not popped up though, so I may as well have just bought a desk, but... It's nice that only half of it comes up though. I can use the other side to like keep my PlayStation on and things. I like have half a coffee table that stays low down and half of it that pulls up and out like a desk. It's really really good. But I need a better chair. What the hell happened there? Was that a foul because I just like kicked him in the head? Like kick the ball in his face. Not my problem if he's gonna miss it. Oh, it's the other guy did a sliding tackle. But I'm not even controlling him. Idiot. It's jank. have you been up to lately? Hell Divers. Ooh, I like that. Just a little of that. I've been playing a game on Twitch, but at the weekends, called Ancient Roman. Have you ever heard of it? It's absolutely ghastly, but it's kind of good. It's a really, really, really bad RPG. Like a legendary kusoge in Japan. I've been playing that, and it's as bad as they say. But I'm enjoying. It's like playable. It's really playable bad though. It's just awful, awful, ugly, hideous graphics, horrible FMV. The music's out of tune. The pre-rendered backgrounds are disgraceful. I mean, and all the shopkeepers and stuff, they're not even like models. They're just like part of the pre-rendered background. It's so like lazy. It's great though. The story's really silly. Like the last bit I did, like at the weekend, last weekend just gone, was I went to the I had to go do some trials. So I went to the Saint's Tower, which was through the Saint's Road, to meet the great saint, because I've been told to by this other saint, and then they said I had to do these trials on the island of Trials. It's just ridiculous. It's like been made by just amateurs, but it's like really, really cozy, because it's not the best thing about it is it's not frustrating and difficult. So, you know, like when some bad, like, you know, Sonic 06 is a hot mess, and it's also really fun, but it's also really annoying because you die all the time and it glitches out and stuff. This is actually quite easy. So it's just been all the fun of being bad rather than the bad bits of being bad. Except the music is a bit of an assault on the senses because it's actually out of tune. I think it's an error or something. Got published that way. There's videos on YouTube of what it should have sounded like, but it's out of tune on the real disc, and it's wretched. But I've been enjoying myself doing that. Makes me want to play some of my Saturn RPG stuff that I've got, or even the strategy ones. I want to play that. Did you ever play that game Valhalla? I think it's called Valhalla. It has a fan translation now. I know that. Hey Dreamy, how are you? Glad it's been a good time. It's been great. I've been really enjoying Ancient Roman. I think it's, let me check myself, I think it's called Valhalla. There's a modern manga too, which is totally unrelated. But just the same name. Oh, it's this, yeah. I'll type it in the chat. But this game, it got a fan translation like about 2-3 years ago. It seemed to sneak under the radar though. I picked up a copy of it about a year ago or so. It started like, it's actually, I feel like it's fairly rare, and the price has been going up. I got that one in advance, mostly because I detected how rare it was, because I never see it get listed. So I'm very glad I actually bought it. I got a very fluky buy where I bought it brand new in the shrink wrap, and because it the person that was selling it had a crack in the case, but it was still in the shrink wrap, but it had a crack down the front, and the shrink wrap was also a little bit torn, I think, in one tiny place, like not open but ever so slightly torn, and it had a crack in it, and the price was like pretty much just the same as other people have been selling it anyway. So I thought, well, bugger it, I'll get that then, because, you know, cracks can be replaced as long as it's not damaged. It's not going to be smoke damage or anything like that because it's sealed. So I picked it up. I don't care about a crack in the front if it's never been opened. I've actually left the crack in it. I think I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to keep the crack. Games have cracks, you know. Deal with it. Sometimes that's how it is. My childhood games have cracks in the cases. So it's a bit of culture, about history. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. not too bad. No, there's nothing wrong with the crack. Let's put the coffee on, I'm sipping mine. We've nearly finished this game. This is the second to last match now. Mostly spend time looking at the spines in it. Exactly. Exactly. The spines killed me more. Anything sun faded. Can't stand sun faded. So, but I haven't played it yet. But I would like to give that one a go. The graphics were just reminding me, that was all, when I was thinking about Ancient Roman. They're way better though, but they do have that sort of early Saturn quality to them in the combat. Short on the first one then. Dreamy, have you looked at the counter? You just ain't been here. No, I don't know actually. I want to know. What sort of time are we on? This is stream 3, but I did at the weekend. I did the whole. If you remember how the last one we did, there was 2 leagues. I did the entire first league in one sitting and about killed myself doing it, but I did it. I'm glad I did it. Let me just find the other one then. How long it took now? Oh no, you're right. The other one was 13 hours and 46 minutes. I think that's just because I was really shit at it. I kept losing. This one is technically longer. I think it's just that I'm finding it easier. I've got better at it and it's a bit easier because there's more matches in this one. But yeah, I sat down when I did that long weekend. I can't remember, Saturday or Sunday stream. You were there, and when I played Ancient Roman in the evening, and you popped in. But in the day, I think I was playing this all the time. I think it was when you were streaming yourself, and then you raided in. But I sat and did like about 4 hours of this all in one sitting. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But yeah, this one's got 12 teams, whereas the other one only had 10. So there's an extra. This is 24 games, whereas the other one was 18. But I haven't had to keep redoing, because last time I kept losing, so I had to keep redoing matches. I haven't had to do that this time around. I've been sort of mostly breezing through. It's got a bit spicy now, but whatever. Yeah, we got 2 games left and then the game's done. It's the second league. There's another Saturn game that had a translation as well. I don't know if you... I can't remember. What was it called? Vulcan Rider or something? Wait, no. Did that get a translation? Or was it just in the works? Maybe it didn't. But that one's supposed to be interesting. I haven't played it myself yet. But that's like the Shining Force team, I think. Something. I really do need to give these games a go instead of just keeping them. Got that long time ago. Soccer! Football. Oh! How's it going? How's Brewster, by the way, Dreamy? I didn't notice until I saw a message in Big Doll's thingy. I think Eurocup's happening right now and I've been paying attention. This is the real cup. Someone mentioned yesterday, I think, that there is some real football going on right now. Oh! Just gave him some medicine. Dear. Oops! Oops! I do want to play that mermaid game though that we had a little look at the other mermaid game, the strategy one, not the mermaid RPG, but that too. I know you want me to play that one. I actually wouldn't mind replaying that. I was really enjoying it. I just found it a bit challenging at the time. I wonder if I'd be better at it now. And also, it seemed a bit like I needed to probably do a bit of grinding. I think at the time, I can't remember how far I got into it. I think I did the first 3 chapters or so. But I think sometimes I was just struggling to like read it all. Looks like they don't have any clothes. What, my team? The Boiler Suit Boys. Gamba! Why did you have to get in the way? You don't bring anything to that shot. What the fuck? Oh my god, the way that the controls work on this. Dumb. Don't need to control everybody when I'm trying to shoot. Oops. Let's come back 3. That's another plot ripped out of it. Is that on the PlayStation? Did they have plots then, those games? I've never played any of them. I just thought they were like flight sims. I was wondering about getting one at some point. Not because I'm like typically into that, but because I have the sticks for my PlayStation. I have the PlayStation 1. What are they called? Analog sticks? The dual analog? That's it. I bought it for something else, but then it's kind of like, well, if I have this massive controller, it makes you think, well, what else supports it that would be fun? And those do. So, well, one of them does at least. I don't know which. I don't know if they all do that. I could get my Ace Combat realistic controls going. Don't know how I would ever do that. I'd have to like sit proper forward. I was thinking I could even do it. It'd be weird. Unless I could play with it in my lap. It's pretty big. They're a bit bigger on the pot lines. What sort of a plot is it? Like war? Had AC5. Oh, did you? I didn't know. I didn't know it was like that. Maybe I should give it a go then. Selling it to me now. I just thought it was like Combat Flight Simulator, pretty much. Woo! That's how you force a goal. This is, I believe, the final game, and It doesn't matter if we win or lose, we've won. Tempted to just chill. Is the three are on the PlayStation then? I really don't need another series though. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving the Armored Core games a go at one day, but if I'm going to, maybe I should think about it, but I don't know where to begin with them. It's always felt like unfinished business, Armored Core, because there was a point in my life. What the hell is this goalkeeper doing? There was a point where I actually wanted the original Armored Core. I just never got it, but I did want it because I played the demo quite a bit. I don't even know where the demo came from. It wasn't on like demo. Was it on like a demo 1? Official PlayStation magazine. Oh, hang on, I think it was official PlayStation magazine where I had the Armored Core. Oh yeah, Cool Borders, Armored Core, Bloody Raw. That was what was on that demo. I played loads of that demo disc. And you had no games to play. I've never played Armored Core the game, really, so I don't really know what it's all about outside of just the little battle thing that I was doing. I think we like this tank thing in the forest, the bit I was playing. Boy, yo, yo. I should probably have a look at that Ghost in the Shell game that Victor reckons. Why does Victor like it so much? I actually really kind of missed him playing it when it was his birthday thing. Have you seen the film? Seems cool but intimidating, but it's kind of complicated, yeah. I know Mechalavos was finding it complicated when he was playing it. You know me though, I'll read the manual and whatever. I haven't seen Ghost in the Shell in quite a few years. With it, it's got a good soundtrack. Does it have a lot of story? It's just her in a tank, isn't it? Hey Glyphix, how are you? You're in time for the final. Oh. First 3 RPS 1. $450 PS2. It's exclusive. What? Oh, what the hell? 6 on. Wait, I have that. I think. I already have Ace Combat 6. Maybe. Did it come on a double pack with Katamari? In some versions, does anybody know? I have something, some flight game. I don't even know if it's in this room. I might have it in the cupboard. Xbox 360 dual pack. It's like a dual pack thing. Oh, there it is. Yes, it's Ace Combat 6. Oh, well, there we go then. I've already got a piece of the series. That's it. I'm committed now. I've never even touched it. Maybe I should do. Oh God, when does the store shut down? I forgot all about that. Xbox, indeed. I don't even know what else I'd want on the 360 though. I feel like I have everything that I want almost now on the 360. Oh, there was some stuff on the store I wanted to think about at some point, but I guess that ship sailed now. Stuff like Guardian Heroes HD would have been nice. I couldn't figure out how to add any funds though. It was half my problem. Is obsessed with Ghost in the Shell. Never played the PS1 game though. Never too late. Give it a go. Is it based on the first film now? It must be. I think the second one came out after, didn't it? I've never seen the second Ghost in the Shell. I haven't seen this. Mind you, actually, was it based on Standalone Complex? I haven't seen that either. I've only seen the film. I didn't really. I liked it, but didn't love it when I was younger. I found it was a bit complicated. But I rewatched it as an adult, I don't know, the last decade, and enjoyed it a lot more. I think I liked it better than Akira, to be honest. I'm not super... I don't really rave about Akira like most people seem to. I appreciate its nice animation and stuff, but... So a second movie? Yeah, there was. I can't remember. Is it just called Ghost in the Shell? Is it called Ghost in the Shell? I don't know. I could literally look it up. Innocence, that was what it was called. Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. 2004. Innocence, and I don't remember how much story that, but the visuals were amazing. Yeah, I remember the hype for the visuals on that film. Have you ever seen, do you know my favourite movies? My favourite anime, like movie things, I like Satoshi Kon's films. They're perfection to me. Wow. Two of them are. I think Perfect Blue is just incredible. And Millennium Actress is probably one of my favourite animated movies ever. Everybody, I feel like Paprika is the most famous one, but it's not my favourite. I think it's good, but I think the story is a bit messy. It's based on a book though. I keep meaning to read the book. But it's gorgeous animation, but I don't think it comes together as well as the other films do. Perfect Blue is brilliant, but I think Perfect Blue is one of my favourites, I think. But I think for just like sort of just emotion and presentation and just art, I think Millennium Actress is a wonderful movie. The soundtrack too, that really elevates Millennium Actress to me because I love the person that did the music. I was just on about him in Dreamy's Discord the other day. Hirosawa Susumu. He did the Paprika as well. But I mean, he didn't make soundtracks for the films. Satoshi Kon used his music, so the music was already there and good. You know, he did make. I think he did make the track for his TV show though. I think he made the Paranoia Agent theme song for it. But like the music that's used in Millennium Actress it's his song Lotus, which is from an album that already existed, and I think he might have made the instrumental music though that is there. Did he do Toko God? No, I don't think so. He did Paprika, Millennium Actress, Paranoia Agent. Yeah, I think that's it. And he was going to do his other movie, The Dream Machine, but then the one that he died making, he was going to do the music for that. So it's scary. Imagine if people out to your brain and you could accidentally rewrite your memories. That would be scary. I love. Oh, you need to watch Millennium Actor stream me. It makes me. Oh, it gives me tingles. So emotional. One of the few anime I had to show too big tall. Oh, he's seen Perfect Blue? It's so good. I want to read the book. Current director to Tokyo Godfather. Who did? Are you on about? Oh, you on about the director? I thought you was on about the music. Yeah, he did Tokyo Godfathers. I don't think you can actually hear me right now, but... Right, this is the end. There we are. The J.League ranking. These are the goals. Diaz. Wait, where's my team? Who were we again? S-Pulse. We're not even there. Yet we won. Gary Lineker. We watched anime, but we did watch Paranoia Agent for a while. I should probably finish the game and then I'll have this whole conversation because it's probably going to go for a while. But one thing, I misheard you. I don't know if you heard me because there was ads going on for the Vix, but I thought you did too. I'm confused. I thought you literally did. I didn't want to say because it would be rude. But apparently you're not. Did it just like undo itself? Because it definitely went off like 2 days ago. With Prime. I can see it in my history. I don't know what. I mean, you're not still on the screen. You're there right now, Lord. I don't know why you're not resubbed. Is it just like undone itself? Prime can be weird, I think. Yeah, apparently you're not. But you should be. Unless it was one of those like... Sometimes Twitch has that stupid thing. Oh, did you cancel your Prime? Would that... But once it's gone through, surely it would stay. But anyway, what you wouldn't have heard then was... I misunderstood you. I thought you said... I thought you meant the composer. But yeah, Satoshi Kon did Tokyo Godfathers, if that's what you meant. I thought you meant the composer. He only did music for Millennium Actress and Paprika. I don't think he did Tokyo Godfathers. Could be wrong. But yeah. Let's finish this and then we'll move on to the... There we are. Winners. Shimizu S-Pulse. S-Pulse. Way-oh, way-oh. We win the second stage. Are you fucking serious? Championship? Why are we against the Antlers in the championship? Yes! I won both leagues. There's nothing to even discuss. I'm the winner. Well, whatever. That means we can talk about the rest of this conversation, I guess. I guess I've got to win this. Well, this is exciting, though. The other game didn't have this. I guess it feels a bit of closure, not just like, oh, well, here's your ending screen. No, it's no third stage rewoo. Championship, it says. So this, I'm assuming this is all there is, because there's no league chart to look at. But Paranoia Agent, I like a lot of Paranoia Agent, but I didn't like the overarching story. You know, with the boy with the bat. And the final episode, I didn't like it. I thought it was just a bit too abstracty and silly, weird. but the individual episodes, like probably the first 10 of them or something, the individual episodes I thought were really good. Like the individual stories, they were good, but I didn't like the overall story. It didn't really go anywhere for me. And I think his films are better. Tokyo Godfathers is a really lovely film as well. Bit underrated, but it doesn't have the complete package that, like, Millennium Actress for me is just everything. It's like story, it's emotion, it's visual, it's music. It's just such a beautiful film. Should we just hit that reset right now? But I really like Perfect Blue. I really want to read the book, but you can't. It's not available digitally, and the book's kind of rare. I've looked for it, and it's like, I think to buy a copy of the book online, and this is provided it's even listed. I can't find a copy to buy online at the moment, but there was previous sales of it for like $80, $100 or something. It's just out of print. I don't even know if it's going to be that good, but I'm just curious. I want to read the source material. Mind you, I've never really checked on Amazon Marketplace, but yeah, if I look at the table, like the results chart, it just gives me this, so that makes me think that there's only one. But what gives me concern is it says championships and it says match number 1. So is this going to be like a best of something? Our print prices get stupid sometimes, yeah. Problem. It's probably a bit of a niche. I'm just surprised because it's got movies and everything. I'm surprised it's never had a reprint. There's actually another movie based on it as well. The anime is just like one adaptation, but there's a live action film too. For Perfect Blue. I think the live action of the book is a lot more sexual, maybe, than the anime was. I don't think it's quite exactly the same story. I'm sure it's got like Perfect Blue, something like Metamorphosis or something was the original story. I might still keep my eyes out for it, especially because I'm reading a lot more. I say books, but I'm still reading the same book, but I'm reading more in Japanese than before, so maybe one day I would want to read it. And I want to read, I was saying the other day, I want to read Parasite Eve, and I want to read, I think I'd like to read Paprika actually, see how the book is, and then rewatch the film. I have the book Paprika in English, but I probably wouldn't read it in English at this point. I bought the book ages ago when I was just into it. But, does anybody read much? Something I don't read English books anymore. I feel like I just don't have enough time between video games and trying to read Japanese books and just having a job and sleeping. I don't ever make time to read. I said I was going to this year, and I did. Well, I have done in the Japanese side of things, but I don't read any English books. Although I've yet to finish a single book. I am 32% into my book now, which is not bad, because about 2 weeks ago I was like about 18%. I think. It just takes a long time. I should probably just take a night off Twitch and just sit and read for 2-3 hours. Go to bed. I do keep getting tempted to do that. But you know what though? I'm really glad, because last night I was in 2 minds to stay up a little bit later, even though I was tired from work and stuff, and stayed up the previous night. I'm very glad I didn't push to finish this last night, because I'd have not been impressed to realise that there's more. I don't mind now, because I've sort of got nothing planned after this anyway. I used to have a Dead Space book from the game series, but I don't anymore. Look for a new copy. Oh wow. And you know, probably in about 10 years that book will be worth nothing. But I wonder if books like that go down in price, because it'll just be probably niche important right now, but maybe eventually it won't be. Who knows? Mind you, I think when people know that something's got a value, it just sticks, doesn't it? I've got some game books in Japanese game books. I used to think a bit like funny about that sort of stuff, like non-official, well, or non-like maybe let's say like professional isn't the right word either, but I don't know. Expanded universe is the word I think I'm looking for, but now it's just like, or even just adaptations, but it's like for reading practice, why not just read like a novelization of a game that you really like? So I've got that Legend of, I haven't read them yet though, but it's harder for me to read those because I can't use my Kindle. I like reading on my Kindle because it's got, I can just touch the screen and get a pop-up dictionary, and that really speeds things up, whereas if I'm reading a real book and I can't read something, I've got to like get the dictionary out, and it's just an ordeal, and it interrupts my flow. But the more I read, the less I need to actually look anything up anyway, so it's sort of win-win. Kindles are amazing for that, but unfortunately a lot of stuff that I might want to read, it doesn't exist. I did a lot of reading a few years back, really fell out with it though. I didn't really focus on the pages, it became harder for me to do. I don't know about you, but like I found getting a Kindle changed my reading ways and made me read an awful lot more when I first got one. Because I really like the ability to control the font size. That's very important to me. I hate books with tiny font. And I also don't like heavy books. You know, like you read like the Game of Thrones. The book's massive. I don't want to hold it. It's too heavy. Hurts my hand. So I really like that. And what I also like about the Kindle is it's very sort of pick up and read. And you can literally whip your Kindle out at any given second and immediately be straight back into where you were, like with the quick touch of a button it opens, you know. And you read a little bit and then you just close it. And it's really good for that, like, you know, you just like, I don't know, going in the bath or going, like, cooking in the kitchen, waiting for it to boil, and you just pop your Kindle out for a few. On the subway, whip it out your bag, read a couple of pages, close it. And it's the kind of thing you don't need to think, oh, I need to bring my book or whatever. Because you can also read on your phone. I don't really like to do that though. I have a Paperwhite now, and that has a backlight, and that's even nicer. Like the Kindle though, really good map when we used it, yeah. I love it. Like I said, not everything. All these game books and stuff that I have, none of them are on Kindle. Like my Legend of Dragoon, because they're all old. They're all before Kindle existed, and then it's a bit of a niche market to get a reprint of like the Legend of Dragoon novel that only covers like the first disc. Get a flip phone. It's too much I like on my smartphone. I don't use my smartphone like a phone though, really. I just use it for internet and stuff. Very rarely actually make phone calls. They're just pocket computers, really. Camera, yeah. I don't even take that many pictures. Right, it's bloody nose now. Yes, false, yes, false. I've got a few game books now. Bloody nose. Why do we have to do another one? I don't get why we have to do this, because I won both leagues. Why am I not the champion? I could understand if I won one and they won one, but I've won both leagues. Why do I have to do a championship? And why do I have to do best of whatever? I've already beaten once. Post about Legend of Heroes. Oh, Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, the picture's in it. Yeah, I got that book. There's a Legend of Heroes 3 book I would love to get though. So I love that game. Did I save? I hope I did. I've got ease 1, 2. I actually don't remember now. Let me turn around, they're right behind my head, I think. Ease 1, 3. And I think ease 4. I need to get another one. Oh, I forgot I've got Kudelka as well. A book of Kudelka, which is pretty cool. I do need to sit down and just read them. I think I was going to play the game first though, but I just got them because I saw them. Yeah, some of them are a bit going up in price, so there is that. I'm only really getting ones that I actually care about the game though, or like will care, like or will be interested. There's one particular, so I actually had a really crazy moment. There's an author that writes a lot of them, and supposedly the really good ones. Basically, she wrote the Legend of Mana one. She wrote, more famously, the Grandia novelizations, and this is what I heard off Barley Bap anyway. Apparently, because Grandia 3 is considered not a very good game, but she did the novelization of it, and apparently some Japanese fans, I think, say that the novelization of Grandia 3 is better than the game. I'm like, well, that's some real props. But anyway, she did the Grandia ones, she's done Luna, she did quite a few, but I was posting about it on Bluesky, about the fact that, I can't remember which one it was that I posted about. Oh, it was Skies of Arcadia. She did Skies of Arcadia, and so I bought the book. Well, not because I knew who it was, but I just wanted the Skies of Arcadia book. And, or maybe it was, I don't even know. Probably doesn't matter. But anyway, I was tweeting about a book that she'd written, but not knowing who she was, and not tweeting about her in particular, but just about the book. And then Barley Bap commented on it and was saying like, oh, that's by this author, she did all these other books, they're really good. And I said, oh, stop it, like, you're hurting my bank balance, like joking, ha ha ha. And then we were just talking about, oh, it turns out there's this book as well, and this book as well, and it was like a chain thread on Bluesky. And then it turns out that she'd done a novelization of 30-Second Hero, and I'm just like, ooh, all these books sound really fun. And then like a day went by, and one day I was like in the middle of cooking a curry, and then I noticed like I had a comment on my Bluesky from a Japanese person, because it was just a Japanese name, you know, not like a handle, like a real name. And it just said thank you, and I was looking at the message preview and I was just thinking, who's that? What are they on about? Like, who? Thank for what? And then I opened it all up and realised it was a message at the bottom of this whole chain of thing, and then it all clicked together, and I was like, oh my god, it's the author. And she's obviously just somehow seen our Bluesky conversation. I don't know if she speaks English or not, but she's probably, if not, she's probably put it through a translator. And then she liked the messages and just put thank you at the bottom, because we were just talking about her books, and Barley Bap had been saying some really nice things, and I was saying that I was buying them. And then I was like, oh, yeah, it was pretty cool. Because, as Barley Bap said too, apparently she's known as the, like, kind of the queen of the JRPG novelization. Because she's done, obviously she's done some, those are some right premium titles around there. Luna, Grandia, Skies of Arcadia, Legend of Mana. I'm trying to think what else she did as well. But I mean, I have a few of them. The Grandia books, I really want. I don't have the Grandia ones yet. I want the Grandia books though. They're based on the original game. They're a bit pricey and hard to necessarily get. And they've had quite a few print. I think they've had 2 print runs as well, but they're still a bit pricey. So I think that tells something that they're quite desirable. Wouldn't mind the Lunar ones as well. But I mean, some of the Lunar ones are pretty old. But yeah, it was really cool, and I just, you know, wrote a little thank you message underneath. And I posted a picture of all the books that I have now that she'd written. And told her that, you know, it's nice to... I'm going to try and read these for like language practice. So, look forward to reading them. I'm mostly excited about the Skies of Arcadia one, but I don't know whether I'm going to replay the game first before I read that one. It's only based on the start though, I think, the book. Never finished it. It's always cute when you see things like that. She also did Abarembo Princess, which is a Japanese RPG for the PS2 that never came out in English. Which I do have, but haven't played yet. But I did see the trilogy of books that she did for that one. Someone was selling them for like $7. So I just thought, I'll be into, even though I've not played the game, I just thought, oh, bugger it. I was kind of just, I felt a bit invested now because of the tweets and stuff. And it'd be nice, I can play the game and then read the books. Oh, I also have a book for, I don't know if anybody knows the game Eternal Eyes on the PlayStation 1. I do have a novelisation of that. Mostly again, just because it was really cheap. I kind of don't mind getting any book from that era of gaming, that's, especially if it's like an RPG, it's kind of appealing. The one that I would really like, but they're kind of hard to get in nice condition because they're so old, but there's a novelisation of Final Fantasy 2. I would love to read that. But obviously the book has only had 1 print run, and it's probably about, I mean, it's got to be about 30, maybe 40 years old, those books. I mean, the Ease books that I've got are about 30 years old, because the games are old. So I think you just sort of have to check yourself a little bit and like not be too mad that the pages are all like kind of fusty. Can't all be pristine because they're so old now. Because I mean, I've got a novelisation of Attilia Marie as well, but that one's old. And then I have my Suikoden books. There's Suikoden 1, 2, 4 and 5. They didn't do 1 for 3. But they did do a manga series for 3. But there's also, the exciting thing with the Suikoden books is there are 4 books that they did which are like spin-off stories, and there are just about, I think they're all just different stories about the characters in the games, which is like original, so that really interests me because I love the franchise. Do we win? That's 2 matches. We're the champions! S-Pulse, S-Pulse, wee-oo. Oh, Trials to victory, S-Pulse. There's all our matches, what we won and lost, I guess. Thank you. Well, that's everybody. Some victories and losers, I think. Oh no, it's ours. Woo-tastic. Second stage.
What a great car!
Nice music. Nice ending, this. Da-da. Sounds like something you do at the end of an RPG. Well, it's the composer that did Sonic 3 and some other stuff. He did work on Sonic 3, I think. Sonic 3, Sonic & Knuckles, Dragon Force, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Advance. They did Golden Axe. Done a lot of sound stuff too. Oh, he did the Skies of Arcadia. I was just talking of. Seems he did Skies of Arcadia music too. Thank you for playing. Here's a big plate. That was lovely. The end. Oh, that's there we go. The end. 9 hours and 55 minutes for that one now. We can update it. Isn't that lovely? Do 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 do. Let's put some tunes on. Music's good in general, I think, in this one. Where's this music? Why can't we have this while we're kicking? Wouldn't this make the game better? Like running up and down the pitch with this? That'd be jamming out. A great soundtrack on this that they don't use. New Mega Drive shop on Kickstarter and I expect it'll turn out to be another Papria. Have you done the one with Yuzo Koshiro? When do you even hear this music in the game? That was the end, wasn't it? Ba 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 ba. Alright, let's go to the spreadsheet. 9 hours and 55 minutes.